Hello, welcome to Pembury Park in South Wales. This is Battle on the Beach, which is, as the name suggests, a beach race. And this is the bike I'm going to be using for the event. It's my Mason Bokeh. You've probably seen it in quite a few of my bike checks. But I've made a few modifications to take on this race, so I'm going to run you through the bike and show you what I've done. So the bulk of the bike is largely unchanged. It's the Mason Bokeh frame, Deodachi aluminium tubing, made and painted in Italy, and my GRX group set. So yeah, that's not changed at all on the bike. Same saddle. This is the Ergon SR All-Road Core. I find these really comfortable. They're on pretty much all my bikes now, so yeah, it's kind of what I like. So yeah, the reason I've gone for the double on the chainring is, as you can tell, it's probably quite windy and it's quite flat and quite fast, and there's going to be very high average speed. So I've got the 46 tooth chainring on there just so I can go as fast as physically possible. I've waxed my chain. I do that at home. Maybe I'll do a video on that if people are interested at some point. So waxed chain, super fast, and yeah, the aim is to get nice and aero and basically push the biggest gear possible on the beach section. On the return leg, it's a lot of single track, so there's a balance between getting a super fast bike, being slightly aero, and also being able to tackle some fast, fairly smooth single track. So to make things a bit more comfortable, I've got my shock stop stem from Redshift. You know, I use this quite a lot. I find it makes quite a difference. It's only 20mm travel, but it just takes the edge off those hard bumps. I've also added on there the new Redshift kitchen sink bars, with the top grips on there. Top grips give me quite a bit of comfort, and I've also gone for 41cm bars. I was running 44s before, but I kept finding a lot of riders now are running narrow bars, and it was highlighted to me in Turkey when I was bikepacking with Alex Kopp that when I was on his wheel, I didn't have much shade or much shelter to hide in. He was running 40cm bars, so I thought I'd better get some narrow bars on there. So these are 41s, and hopefully it'll get me down this beach much faster. So there's obviously a mix of fast beach riding and single track, so tyre choice is really important. I've basically fitted the widest tyres I can in this bike, so these are 50mm Hutchinson override tyres. Now I quite like these. There's not an awful lot of tread on them, but they've got a very fast central rolling pattern, and then a bit of a grip on the outside, so it should be enough for the kind of sandy single track further on inland. I'm running pretty low pressures, 18 on the front, around 19 on the back, although we're going to do a practice lap and I'll fine tune them as we go along. I'm also running these new wheels. These are the Hunt Limitless gravel wheels, but these are the UD spoke version. Now there's not actually any logos on these. These were one of the final pre-production versions before the graphics were put on there, which I've been testing for quite a while now. But yeah, they're super good, really stiff, slightly lower spoke count. Basically the spokes are slightly stiffer, so it means you can get away with less spokes, which in turn makes it a little bit more aero. Maybe not so practical for a bikepacking trip, but for an hour-and-a-half race down a beach, they should be pretty good, and they feel pretty good to ride on. So yeah, looking forward to getting this up to speed down the beach. So yeah, you may notice pretty minimal luggage on this bike. Obviously, it's not a bikepacking race. I don't need to take loads of stuff. I've just got the one bottle. I've taken the down tube bottle off, just another little aero gain for what it's worth. I've just got the one bottle on the seat tube here, tucked out of the way. That should be enough for an hour or so's racing. And then I've got this little highly secret tail fin pack on here. I don't know what it's called actually. I guess it's a seat post pack maybe, I don't know. But I've got my spare tools in here, just enough in case I get a puncture. I'm really not expecting any punches. It's quite sandy, so hopefully it should be okay, but you never know, and it's a long walk back. I don't really want to walk 2 miles with a broken bike, so I've got enough just to get me going. So I've just got a little multi-tool. I mean, crashes can happen, bars can get twisted, so you want to be able to just straighten things out. I've got my little Cycplus electric e-pump. This should be fine for this. I can pump up the tyres 2 or 3 times, nice and quick and easy, and also good to adjust the tyre pressures on the practice laps nice and accurately. I've got my dyno plug just to do any tubeless punches, and then if I need it, I've got a spare inner tube with a valve extender, just because these are deep rims, so don't forget your valve extenders. So yeah, I've got it all in here. Probably won't need it, but there's no kind of, it's a flat race, so there's no weight penalty, so I figured I might as well just take it with me. So that all sits in there in the top tube bag between my legs. So yeah, nice and solid, and it's a good little product. I think this might be coming out as a production product from Tailfin, but don't hold me to that, and definitely don't ask me when, because I quite honestly have no idea. So I've already alluded to the fact there's a few kind of nods to aero on the bike, but the most un-aero thing in a bike setup is the person. So I'll be racing in a skin suit, and I've got my nice spaceman helmet from Pock, complete with visor for maximum gains down the beach, and I'll probably get quite a hot head in the single track. But we'll see if it makes a difference, see if I can keep up. So yeah, tune in for the race video, see how I get on. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.